Hi guys. So I just dropped off my packages and I'm currently walking back towards my house. Um, it just felt so good to get outside. However, I think the temperature feels like minus 12. So it's very chilly. The blue skies is incredible. Like, look how pretty that is. I don't understand how the weather could be so cold but so sunny at the same time. I wonder if you noticed all the clips I showed you. Because I'm in my neighborhood, I try to be cautious with how much I can show you. I may have shown a bit too many trees. I apologize for that, but I think at this time of year, my favorite piece of nature to look at is the buds on the trees growing. I think they're so beautiful. I think personally for me, that is the prettiest moment for a tree for me. Right when the buds start to go and it looks like little mini flowers all over the trees, I think that's my favorite part about spring. That's why I showed you a bit too many trees, but it is my first time talking to you guys outside like this, so I feel very shy in case one of my neighbors come out and then they're like, what is she doing? Next week I do have something pretty cool planned out. I'm planning to go out to the art gallery downtown and, kind of look around. So I hope you look forward to that. Oh my god, it's so awkward. I hope I get used to this. I'm feeling very brave today. Oh, that one's beautiful. Let me quick. Hi guys. I hope you're all doing very, very well. I'm currently in a rush. I am supposed to meet a friend at the art gallery for 10:30 downtown, and it is 10:15. I did notify them in advance that I was going to be running late, so they are aware. And they're not there yet as well, so they're gonna get a head start on this. But yes, I will be going out downtown today. I'm going to the art gallery today. I also want to stop by a bookstore, a couple of bookstores that I have on my list to go check them out, and I stop at this cute cafe as well. And I might also have to stop by a grocery store because I think I'm coming down with a cold. Not I think, I know, I can feel it. I'm very congested right now, and let's just say, like, you can hear me actively sniffling. You'll probably hear it throughout the day. It's not like the full-on cold is here yet, but I don't have the ingredients for my ginger shots because I thought, flu season is out of the way. So I thought, I don't need that stuff anymore. But I have been proven wrong, as you can see. So I'm trying to make sure. I mean, I felt it for a couple of days, but you know when you're in the phase of denying that you're getting sick? That was my face, because I was like, no, we are not getting sick again. But as you can hear, maybe you can hear. So I'm taking my vitamin, my juju. Anyways, yeah, so the plan is to also stop by a grocery store somewhere downtown. I don't know. I have no plans on a specific one. Whatever neighborhood I'm going to, and then pick up the ingredients I need. It's my plan. That's my plan for today, and you're all coming along. I'll try to film as much as possible and be as engaging as possible. Like I said, I'm new to this YouTube game, and I'm not used to talking to you guys out loud in public. So we'll give that a shot. If not, and I fail, you won't hear me chat to you. But I did bring my mic just in case, so that, I can whisper to you guys really low. But yes, I'm gonna finish getting ready and head out the door. I'm wearing obviously the pants I sewed last week, wearing this little cute top and a sweater. It is cold today, so there's that as well. So I made it to the train station, and I can honestly say I was running late for this one too. I don't know what it is today, but I'm just missing everything. So hopefully I get there in time to meet my friend. I feel bad. I'm usually not the one that's late. That's what's making me so upset. I'm usually the one who's always on time. I always leave extra early. But I think this cold is messing me up because I had a horrible night's sleep, and I think that might just be the cause of why everything is being messed up today. But I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna buy my ingredients for my ginger shots and get that in my system as soon as possible. That is the goal for today. But anyways, I am waiting here. I think the train's coming in 12 minutes, so we're almost there. I'm so surprised. I cannot believe I'm talking to you guys in public right now. Thankfully, this train station, there is people, but there's not that many people. And I bought a new camera. I don't know if you guys can tell so far, but I did buy a new camera, and it's super tiny, like smaller than my iPhone. So I think that's what's helping maybe the social anxiety of it all. I'm really enjoying it so far. Oh my god, I think somebody was smoking in here. How could someone smoke in here? These are the heated stations. So our train platforms have rooms that are heated sometimes. So, because it gets really cold in the wintertime. So like you can see right there. Right there, as you can see, that can turn on. And obviously it's not that cold outside, so I won't use it. But it smells like cigarettes in here. It's like so gross. Like, why would they do that? Oh, I can't stay in here. It needs to be aired out. Ugh. The weather today is -2, so it is a bit chilly, but I'm dressed appropriately, so I have no complaints. But yeah, I'm gonna sit my butt here somewhere outside and wait for the train to come. And I guess I'll see you guys when I get to the art gallery. I'm so excited. It's been a very long time since I saw it, so really looking forward to that. Hi guys, I'm chatting to you from the bathroom of the museum.
and I wanted to stop and have a quick chat. I'm like whispering, I think there's somebody outside, and be quick with it. I'm having so much fun. Like, it's so much fun. I'll get into the details when I get back home, but I haven't been in a while, so it's much more enjoyable than I remember, and I'm very happy I came. Very fun. Very fun. But I'm gonna get back to it. I won't show you too many clips of the paintings and stuff, or else it'll get very boring, so I'll just show you just the main stuff or things I find interesting. Let me get back to it. Hi guys, I'm almost done here. I'm just taking a quick break and then I'm gonna head out. I think I've been here for over an hour and a half. Yeah, I need to get groceries and also visit the bookstore that I was trying to visit in the first place. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out in around 30 minutes.
Hi everyone, I am back home and let's just say I feel 10 times worse than what I felt this morning. I felt it as I was going throughout the day how much worse I was getting, but thankfully I did get my ginger shot ingredients. I had none in the house because I stopped making it because I thought flu season was over and I thought I don't need them anymore. Flu season's over, spring is here. Yeah, I was totally wrong. So it's completely wrong. So now I am going to make a batch tonight and drink one tonight and then take one in the morning. And I hope it really strengthens my immune system because I can feel it like it might be a bad one. That's what I'm getting right now. So I didn't film that part because I ended up honestly getting home. It's 6 p.m. right now and it's rush hour. So when I tell you the subway was packed, there was a lot of people. So I decided to not take the subway home all the way. And actually I took the train back from how I came because there's alternative routes you can take to get back to where I live. So I was like, okay, I'll just take the GO train, which is what brought me back home. But even then, that one was super packed too. I usually don't go out around this time because I'm no longer a working person until I can find a job. So I really forgot how bad it was. I wanted to honestly be home before rush hour started, but I did not make it in time. I was dilly-dallying too much because you know what? I really enjoyed my time at the art gallery. Honestly, it was much more fun than I imagined. My friend was there for the first bit and then she had to go because she had an appointment. So I spent the rest of the time there by myself. I think I spent like an additional 2 hours alone. I haven't gone there, I think, in like 2-3 years. And I think it was my first time actually spending my time there alone. Usually I go with friends or family, right? But this time, since I went with a friend and she left early, I was like really surprised on how much I enjoyed it. Like you would think because there's nobody to talk to, like the art would be boring, but it's not that the art is like I don't look at it when I go to the art galleries. I don't look at it like as a snobby-ish thing. I more think of it as entertaining in the sense that I like, I wonder what the artist was thinking here, and it just like I'll come up with silly scenarios in my head, like. For example, there was one artist, I think she painted like landscape paintings, but they were all kind of warped and slightly weird. I don't know, I might have taken an image of it or I had a lot of clips. So I'm going to have to take a bit of time and cutting down as much as possible because I was really enjoying it too much that I realized I was like, oh, I can't show all of this. This is going to be very boring if I show all of this. So I'll only show a few clips of some pieces that I really like the most. But yeah, like there was one artist, her landscape paintings were kind of warped. So I was like, she must have been on drugs when she painted this. Like, and that is what makes it entertaining because you can imagine the maybe the emotions behind the painter or the behavior of maybe their what is it called when the person that they're painting in the photo. Like you can just I just like to come up with scenarios like, oh, this person's over it, or this person is clearly pretending to be someone they're not, or this person is showcasing all of their high achievements that they've done in their life, or something silly like that. Like I'll just come up with it. I just like to, yeah. I have a friend that whenever I go to art gallery with her, we always do this. We're like, those two are a couple, those two are enemies, those two are like, we do scenarios like that. So it's really fun to think that I never thought I would do it on my own, and I was just giggling to myself, not out loud. Because that would be kind of creepy, but I really enjoyed it. For those who don't live in the city of Toronto or who don't live in Canada, I would suggest honestly go to the art gallery. You'd be pleasantly surprised. I'm like, we don't have like worldwide famous paintings and arts and stuff like that. The Canadian paintings, like we have like, I think on the second floor there was like an area full of Canadian and Indigenous art. Very well made. Honestly, I kept stopping to look at them, maybe because I'm from Canada and I grew up here, and it's like, and I was born here, so I know the landscape and it was very entertaining to me. But I don't know, maybe foreigners or tourists visiting might find that interesting. But now as an adult, I can see things differently than how I was when I was in my early 20s. I didn't enjoy it that much. Like I thought, yeah, I enjoyed it, but I don't know, maybe because I've gotten older, I can enjoy it even more by making funny scenarios in my brain. But yeah, let me stop yapping about art. I ended up going to the bookstore and I picked up a book from it. Let me go through my bag of goods because I picked up a lot of stuff. I found this book called
Field in the Field. I have no idea if this is going to be a good book. I just read the synopsis and it sounded interesting, and it was $8.40. I love going to used bookstores. I don't often go to used bookstores. You know, like sometimes you won't be able to get the books that you want, but I think there's something special in, you know, picking up a book that someone has already read. The prices are always discounted. They're not going to be full price like you would at a new bookstore. And sometimes you'll find notes that belong to other people. I haven't found anything so far. Maybe I might come across it later, but this book was so cheap. It was $8. It seems like it's going to be an interesting read. And I think there's an autograph as well from the actual author. The author's name is Claire, is it Jackson? I'm pretty sure I'm butchering her name. Let me double check her name. Actually, it'd be better to put you guys, let me put you a little bit higher so you can see me better. Honestly, I need to wrap up this conversation because I am definitely, like, I'm feeling the heaviness in my head. I need to shower, wash my face, make my ginger shots, eat my dinner, and go to bed. Like, that is my that's the goal for this evening. What was I talking about? The book. Let me see if I can find the author's name. I'll let you know. Oh yes, it is autographed by the author, Claire Tasson. I don't know, I'm butchering her name for sure, but it's In the Field. Why am I acting like I can't speak English? It's called In the Field by Claire Tasson. It's about a story of a Ellie is the main character, and she's got a doctorate in soil science. Her husband's a prominent academic, and their children go to like this excelling Montessori school. That's like the background of the character. She loses her job, and eventually she packs up and she goes to spend summer in the hometown. You know, like that cliche. She goes back to her hometown to see and meet with her, to go live with her mother. I'm assuming, like, it doesn't say the synopsis, but I'm assuming she's getting a divorce to her husband, which is why she's only taking 2 of her children, and it has no mention of the husband going with them. So I'm assuming she's getting a divorce, and apparently her mother's suffering from dementia, and the house is a mess, and so she has to confront small town prejudice towards her biracial children. So I think it's going to be very interesting. I'm assuming, if Canadian means much in our fiction, this book embodies. I don't know if this is. The problem is, because you know it's a used book. I didn't research this. I just picked it up. I don't know if this is in Canada, like the storyline is based in Canada, in a small town in Canada, or the U.S. I'm getting the vibe it's one or the other. I do see that Canadian books being mentioned, so I'm assuming. So I think it is a Canadian book by a Canadian author. Yeah, I'm going to read some, not today, because like I said, I'm coming on with a cold. I'm very keen to see how it will work, because she has no job, she has 2 small children, and her mother has dementia, and on top of that, she's going back into a community that are slightly racist to her children. So honestly, I don't even want to look it up, because I think it'll get into my brain if I read, and it has like 2.5 stars out of 5 on Goodreads. So I'll avoid looking up the actual book and just read it as is, because when I do read those type of reviews, and then you know how someone will go into the intricacies of why the book sucks, then that will put me off the book, and then I won't read it, and then I spent money on this for no reason. So the goal is to just read it as is and then come to my own conclusion. I want to do that more, because I do get swayed easily by other people's reviews, and if the book does suck, I want to come to that conclusion myself, you know, that the book sucks. But I'm very much looking forward to this read. And yeah, I think I got donuts as well from my fam, called Isabella's Mochi Donuts. The bookstore was in Koreatown. Thankfully there was a lot of grocery stores, so I managed to get all the ingredients. And I also went to the pet store to get some snacks for Benny. Honestly, the owner was telling me, I feel bad today, I was kind of out of sorts. The owner was telling me, she was kind of like, oh, you can order from here, and you know, we can deliver litter, blah blah blah, and it's like free if the order is $50 and stuff. We usually order our litter on Amazon. So when she was telling me about it, I was like, oh, that's interesting. And so obviously she was telling me about the cat food that they have there, but Benny is right now currently on a strictly urinary prescription diet. That is what he's on. We've had to go to the vet a couple times because of a situation that happened with him, so he is on a strictly urinary prescription diet right now until we can go back to the vet and get the all clear from them. But even then, they said he really likes the food,
and he really, and it actually helps him go pee. So we're still having a debate on what we want to do moving forward. Obviously it's more expensive, but you know, whatever we can do for my boo-boo, our boo-boo, you know, our boo-boo comes first no matter the cost. So we are trying to see what suits him the best, and he's peeing more frequently with this prescription diet. However, the vet there did say that they do have obviously urinary cat food that we can do that is not prescription, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if we'll give this to him. I might just donate this. I still don't know yet. I'll have a discussion with my sisters to see how we want to move forward. But it was very nice of them. They do sell cat food. I'm so bad. Like, I cannot believe I can't remember the name. Something Mama. Mama Pet Store. Pet Store Mama. I think I got a clip of the front entrance of the door. So I'm going to future me figure that out for me. Thank you. And the whole reason I went in there is because our poop bags were almost out. This is what we used to, you know, the doggy poop bags? We use that to scoop litter, and I put it for Benny's poop and pee. And yeah, everything else is just groceries, so I won't bore you with that. And I'll stop yapping here because I can see that I've been chatting for 13 minutes. That is insane. I'm gonna have a fun time editing this. But I guess I'll see you the next time I pick up the camera. Hopefully I am feeling a lot better. Maybe I'll film myself making my ginger shots, but I don't know yet. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I don't think I can film myself making it now that I'm thinking about it. It's not looking good. I'm not feeling good. I might end it here too. Hi guys. This is the end of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching. I'm putting this in right now because I don't know for sure if I'm going to continue the vlog. So if you're seeing this, I ended it here because I got worse. And if that is the case, I hope you all have a lovely week. Thank you very much for watching it till the end. I really do appreciate you watching through or giving a like and subscribing. It does really, you know, give me some validation that my channel's not too boring. I hope it's not too boring, but thank you very much for watching. I'm going to stop yapping here. I hope you all have a lovely week and enjoy it with your family and friends. Bye. See you next Tuesday.